Hello ladies and gentlemen, hello YouTube, and welcome to another Herald cast. We got a good one here today, or at least I'm told. This one was sent in by the lovely Martin, so thank you very much Martin for suggesting this Herald replay. We'll see what's going on. Of course, as always, I try not to spoil myself, so I'm going in blind. I don't know what to expect this game. Let's see if we find some good stuff. Let's see what we've got, of course, first of all, on both teams. On the Radiant, we have a Pudge. We've got a Lion. It looks like, I'm guessing they should be the two supports. We'll see what Pudge is doing. You might want to hit creep somewhere. We've got a Drow, by the looks of it, on the carry. Wind Ranger, not sure where they're going to be. A little bit of action over by the river, but I think we've got time to hop over to our fifth member of the Radiant. It is a Spirit Breaker. Over on Dire, we've got a Silencer, Timber Saw, Sniper, Slark, and last but not least, a Prophet wearing, oh my goodness, quite a set here. Look at this man. He is geared up. He's about ready for the cold here. And he's got his full head covered in a massive scarf, making sure he doesn't get too chilly over on the Dire side. Does look like it would be chilly on the Dire side. Anyway, bounty runes are about to pop. We'll see who's going to be able to get them here. They're battling to the death. Nice start onto the two of them. Lion able to get in, get that rune. They set up for the hook of the Pudge. First blood. Lion with the setup, making the moves there. That's what I want to see. I want to see my players going in, getting those bounties, and not being afraid to fight. Let's see what sort of lane setups we're going to get from both of the teams here. Down in Herald. On Radiant, it's going to be Drow down bottom, supported by the Lion, and for now, the Pudge. They're leaving the Spirit Breaker on their own up top. They're going to be hitting the off lane. Actually, no, they're making the move. Pudge is going to join the Spirit Breaker top, so we have a duo lane. And in the mid, Wind Ranger. Over on the Dire side, Timber Saw off lane, supported by Nature's Prophet. So some Nature's Prophet support going on. Look at the last hits up. Oh, Drow. Oh, he wants some action here. He stepped up to the Prophet. I think he might be dead. He is. Oh, a little bit too early on the aggression there from Drow. Felt that they could get a fight going. They couldn't. They've got to be careful. Very squishy hero in those early levels. Top lane against the Spirit Breaker and Pudge will be a Slark farming with the backup of a Silencer. And of course, as you saw earlier in mid, we have Sniper going up against the Wind Ranger. So, got to be careful down here. Out. It's not an easy lane against these two. These heroes punch. I mean, Prophet's got a Blightstone. We'll see what the Micro's going to be like. Not an easy hero. Not an easy hero if you want to try and use it to its fullest with the Treants. So we'll see how well Rosevear does on the Prophet. Doing a good job of keeping the Treants constantly out, though. Pretty much off cooldown. He's getting a new summon, or a new round of summons out. Now we're seeing CS in the mid so far. Pretty even with these two. Pretty even. See if we have any intriguing items queued up from either side. As we hold that top lane, does Slark want to go for the pounce? He doesn't. A bit of reservation, knows that he's not going to get it on his own, but we'll see. I mean, this is definitely a lane. Two melee heroes. A bit of a dream for a Slark. Able to rack up that essence shift. I won't want to be doing too much of that. It's not a lot of money when you feed a Treant, but they do add up. Looks like Timber's a little scared to step up. Oh, no, I guess he would be. Lion. Keeping him low on the mana. Oh. Oh, Drow. Oh, nice aggression, Drow. Fending back both the Prophet and the Timber Saw, making sure that they don't feel too safe in this lane. They're holding right back. Hey, they really do respect the Drow. Getting those hits in from a range. Both mids are doing really well, honestly. I'm impressed. I'm impressed so far. No feeding. Got a couple of ranged heroes, you know, they're keeping it safe. Top. Oh, bottom actually, sorry. All right, they got the kill on the Prophet. But the old multi-shot. They're fighting back. Dire was definitely right to be scared and fearful of these two. I mean, Lion was someone with the first blood set up in the mid on this bottom lane, asserting his dominance. Make sure they have no mana to make any moves. Whoa, is this going to be a fight to the death? Slark versus the Spirit Breaker. Charge is up. The Spirit Breaker's going for it. Oh no, Slark, it's a bit of a bait. Slark turns around. He's ready to punch back, but the bash is there. And he's not going to be able to finish the Spirit Breaker. He's going to lose his life. Silencer. Is he gonna, yeah, he's going to be okay. I mean, Slark felt that he had that. He turns, but unfortunately for him, a bash is there from the Breaker. Slark's out of the lane. Oh, send up for a hook. Oh, he is. Straight away, a hook. I mean, Slark has a pounce. He's decided to just try and stand his ground. Silencer is not offering any assistance. Oh, that's a painful one. A very painful one. Prophet is going to try and make something out of it, but the salve's been popped, and that little bit of a salve might have just saved the Spirit Breaker, actually. He's always going to turn back in. That will kill him. That will kill him. He didn't need to do that. Maybe he could have kept juking, but he dies. Prophet is able to pick up something in return. But rough times for the Slark. Slark is contemplating his existence here. Of course, TP on cooldown. He's going to have to make the slow walk out to lane. Not a great start for the Dire carry. Very unfortunate set of sequence of events for the Slark. It's not an easy hero to come back with either. Good items though. Has the Orb of Corrosion. Mid lane. Still pretty boring in the mid. We're getting a bit of a lead now for the Wind Ranger. Fair few denies as well. I've seen the level difference. About half a level in it. But passive times. No, nobody doing anything. Nobody doing anything stupid in the mid, which is what we like to see from these sensible people. See Pudge. Whoa, tries to gear up for another catch on the Slark. This time a little more prepared. Some good vision here, smartly put down by the Dire to make sure they can spot out those sort of hook moves that the Pudge is looking for. Playing well and aggressive now. May even look to grab creeps from behind the tower. We'll see if they're going to look to do that. Pudge still set on hanging around this top lane. Feels that this is the lane where there's the most potential for a good bit of hook action. Ooh. He's making life hard for the Timbersaw. Has got a soul ring though. Picked up a soul ring. That looked like it was going to be a good hook. Looked like it was going to be a good hook, but not quite. Not quite. Silence is fine. These power shots, they hurt, don't they? Ew. Is he going to dive for this? Oh, he is. He wants to. He's going with the Fairy Fire. Power shot. Oh, he's going to miss. Oh, they're both pretty low now. Sniper's going back in on this, but the focus fire's still going. Oh, he's got the win run back up. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Great bit of solo action there for the Wind Ranger. Bottom lane, they do also get the kill radiant onto the Prophet. Looks like not even multi-shot was needed. A bit of all chat. The ha-ha's being dropped by DZ's Lion. I mean, he's feeling himself. This Lion's had a pretty solid start. I've been impressed with the Lion so far. Back up top, hooks in play. The Slark's able to play it safe with the pounce. Life is going to be hard with the levels, of course. With that time he was out of lane, it's going to be a slow level 6. How's he doing on the regen before that? He's down to his last tango. Pressure's going to be putting in onto the lane in the tower as well. Whoa, not quite having the length, but great angle. Was definitely heading on par for the target. Oh. Once the 6s are hit. I'm honestly for both. Drow's going to hit really hard when she hits the 6. But Timber with the Chakram, I mean, anytime the Lion's not around, Timber could look to dive in on the Drow. To be fair to the Lion, though, he's been doing a good job of standing close by to the Drow and making sure that Drow's life is safe at all moments. We'll start with the Orb of Corrosion, of course. Able to trade quite nicely into the Spirit Breaker anytime Spirit Breaker steps up to farm. Drow is super low down here. And I'm not seeing any sort of... what have we got on the courier? No regen's coming out for this Drow. So Lion has really got to be prepared. If Drow stays this low, I wouldn't be surprised if we see our Timber go for some diving. He's got the Ring of Health over the Soul Ring. 3 points in the passive. He's tanky. He gets in with a Chakram and a Whirling Death. This Drow's dead. Especially with Silencer moving down here as well. We've seen a bit of a change up. Prophet's decided to start sitting more on top and Silencer down bottom. I like it. I like it. Silencer could be that extra bit of setup with the slow to allow the Timbersaw to dive. And top lane, a couple of melee heroes aren't going to be having too much fun with the Treants pushing in against them. He's doing it. He's sitting in the trees. He's setting his summons down the lane. That's good stuff. Progress for the mids. Farm still good. Dragonlance next for the Sniper. Wind Ranger. How's the Javelin? Maybe even thinking about teeping out to a side lane. Yeah, she is. Straight down to the bottom. Here we go. Shackle setups there. Focus fire as well. Of course, that Javelin, excellent. Giving an extra bit of damage to go through the Timbersaw. Is it enough, though? He's still very tanky. Only really when the Javelin procs is he taking damage. But, of course, that magical damage will hurt. Power Shot comes in. Very nice TP from base there for the Wind Ranger. Top lane, another one for the Radiant. They may even get this profit as well. They're in with the bash. Level 6 has been hit by the Pudge as Conroe comes in for the bite. 4 kills across the map. Radiant turning up nicely in these side lanes. I get some good pressure onto the tower now. High levels here on the Wind Ranger. I've been impressed with the Wind Ranger so far. Excellent kill earlier in mid. And a perfect time to head to a side lane and turn the tables against their opponent. Maybe even thinking about having to poke back in. I mean, obviously with the 6 hit on the Drought, they can hit this Timber Saw hard. They see the Silencer as well. Taking huge damage. We've got another power shot in a second. We do. Straight down the middle. It's not enough. But it's definitely keeping Dire on their toes. We've got to keep eyes on this Wind Ranger. I just know this Wind Ranger is going to be constantly out for action. What? Maybe seeing if they could catch the Silencer again. But Silencer's already out of here. Sniper has headed over. Top lane, sorry. Another kill for Radiant. 11-2. These kills in these lanes, they are adding up. Very, very nice stuff so far from the Radiant side. Maelstrom coming up next. Sniper, he still wants to farm. But not really too much they can do to hold off these early pushes. This top tier 1 tower is going to be going down very soon. And if Dire are able to win, if Dire lose another fight against this Drow is going to push in. We go mid. Is there going to be any help for this Sniper? Silencer is heading over. Power shot. Not enough damage. A little bit of revenge this time for the Sniper. The backup from the Silencer helps out. There's a charge heading his way, though. No ultimate, but there are earned charges. And yeah, I'll do it. They get in. Global's not going to stop this Spirit Breaker killing the Sniper. Illusion Rune as well, actually, to remove the curse. Very nice little pickup for him. Pudge has turned up. Hooks are there ready. Grabs in the Silencer. Silencer's dead. Timbersaw's coming across to try and help out. This has got great burst against the Strength Hero at the Pudge. But Lion's in. Spirit Breaker charges back over. Finger at the ready. They blow up the Prophet. Stun set up onto the Timbersaw. He's desperately trying to bring one of them down. Will get at least the kill on the Pudge. But the rest of Radiant here, I don't know if he's getting much more. Spirit Breaker has got to be careful. Chakram, it's going to miss though. He's not able to get the Spirit Breaker. Charge back in. Timbersaw taken out. Sniper at least able to pick up the Spirit Breaker with an Assassinate. But again, Radiant just winning these brawls. Getting a lot of kills. A really nice teamwork from Radiant. We saw there in the mid. I had a Pudge in trouble. The whole team turns up to get a fight going. They've really recognized that, as long as they attack their heroes, their lineup hits harder at the moment. Sniper, not really too much he can offer other than an Assassinate. We see him going for a very defensive build as well. Lincoln Sphere after the Dragon Lance. I mean, it's a great Lincoln's game, but the question will be if they're going to have enough damage on their hands if he's going to build as defensively as this. Slark's progress, Echo and Shadowblade. Nothing too, not straying from the norm whatsoever here. Sensible items from him. In line with the game that he's been having, he's going to have a good time on the Blink Dagger. See if Pudge, see what his next move is going to be. Straight for the Ether Lens. He's been having some good hooks this game. Ooh, top lane. Let's see a bit of a fight to the death. Nicely done. Waits for the ult to be teased with before the Shadow Dance comes out. He may still get a chance to turn this. The charge is in. Another earn charge. He has the ult. I mean, his Spirit Breaker goes for this. I think he gets the kill. Oh, he's going to go for it. Is it going to be enough? It is. A trade that the Spirit Breaker comes out on top of. Next time he'll even more so come out on top. He's going to have the Echo Saber done very soon. Good moves from the Spirit Breaker. Bottom lane. Pudge has gone for the Silencer. And we'll get... Oh, that dies to the neutrals, actually. Radiant won't get that one. Now, do at least they force out the Global. A trade is made, of course, but Global being down does mean that when Pudge is back on the map, he'll have this time where he can get out with the bite. And there won't be anything to put a cancel to it for quite some time from Silencer. Drow has resigned to the triangle. Same to be said for Sniper. Sniper is farming better than the Drow. Is committing to the Lincolns, as I say. This will mean that whilst he's going to be tough to kill, imagine Dire's going to want to try and push this off to the later stages. I just look at Radiant's lineup and feel like if we see this Radiant team group up and push towers, Dire's not going to have an easy time defending. Oh, look who's back. What? Shadow Dance is up. This time round, Slark might win this trade. He's not confident. I think he can win this. I say that if the bashes come in, though, maybe he can't. Ooh! He does this time. He does this time. But there's action down bottom finger. Whoa. All right, 1 for 1. This could be a dead Wind Ranger as well. Pudge is trying to come over. Ooh! Is that going to save him? It's not. The curse is in. He should tick down to the curse. And I don't think... Can Pudge do this on his own with the hook? Oh, he certainly can. It's back up. Oh, my goodness. Action all over the place in this game. We love it. 8-9. Oh. I gotta say as well, I love this from the Slark. He's like, you know what? I've got about 1,000 gold. I'm getting a Midas. I'm getting a Midas. Good approach. Good approach. As I said, Dire, they want to push this late. Little pickoffs like this, that will definitely assist in the way that Dire want to rule this game. Just picking them apart bit by bit as they send the individual heroes out there. Whoa. I mean, this Spirit, he's got it out for the Slark. As soon as he's back on the map, he's just going for the Slark each and every time. It's not easy, though. You know, Slark having Shadow Dance normally has a way to play against this. They're still going to try and go for him. Wind Ranger's heading over as well. Slark getting back under the tower, and they're going to see the opportunity. Power shot does hit also. They bait out the Shadow Dance. Wind Ranger wants to go for this. He knows that the Shadow Dance is ending. He's hunting in the trees. I mean, the dart pad was not off in time. He's trying to juke this the best he can. He's doing a good job of avoiding them. He's healing up as well in the trees. He's going to be fine. They can't quite finish him off. Backups come in. Snipers around, as well as the Prophet. Spirit Breaker's going to get themselves out of here with a charge. Wind Ranger has been caught. Power shot on cooldown as well, so no instant way to break up the trees. The Sprout will come to an end, though. Wind runs back up. They may have gone pretty deep behind the tier 2. They don't get the Slark, but they won't lose any lives for it. Back down bottom. Looks like Spirit Breaker's escape of a charge actually ended up and maybe setting up something down there. There's no finger, but they have the stun to begin off the action. Lion doesn't want to commit with the Hex. Does have Blink, though, if he wants to go back in, and Pudge is here. See if Pudge gets a hook. See if he can get the angle. He's closing the gap. What? That curse might dissuade him from making a go for it. Silence kicks in. He's not getting a catch here. Wind Ranger, on the other hand, DD Rune, popped and ready. Power, focus fire up in 10 seconds. He'd love to find an opportunity, but he might not get it. They're backing off. Tanky now on the Timbersaw. Hood's done. Glimmer Cape soon from the Silencer. It's going to be lovely for helping peel his allies off some of these single focus moves that the Radiant's going to be throwing out against them. Midas, it is done. It's got to be there. Get it? Is he? How quick is he? Buy it. Sorry, there's action. All right, they've decided to enter into the Dire Triangle with this DD on the Wind Ranger. Looks like he's already used the focus fire to start off the action. He's going to get back in onto the Timbersaw. Charge over onto Silencer. Silencer's solo on mana and doesn't really have much to offer. Timber's away. Not enough damage right now from this Wind Ranger. Breaker gets the hit off onto the Nature's Prophet with the ultimate. The rest of the Dire, they are splitting. And Dire's going to get away for now. Let's see if they can farm up from this Ancient. There's a couple of stacks here. Mid lane's getting pushed in by the Drought. As those early stats done, Dragon Lance the Yasha. Sniper able to get the tower deny. Very close to having the ultimate orb. I mean, he is going to have that Lincoln's. We'll see if they do struggle at getting a jump on him when he has that Lincoln's done. Midas is out and ready. See my man get over straight away to get this Midas popped. He's waiting for the big creep. Here we go. Lovely and juicy. Oh, that's a nice one as well. I'm not an expert on the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that one is one of the better, that's one of the better big creeps to swallow with a Midas. So it's a nice bit of RNG there for the sniper. At least for me, it always feels good when you get a Troll Summoner. Because I think 1 year ago, or many years ago, I read that one gives a lot of XP or gold. Or something. I don't know. You can go to the other YouTubes for the smart stuff. Mid lane. Oh, give him the finger. Oh, give him the finger. Come on, give him the finger. Oh, he's hesitation. Hesitation on the finger will cost them the kill. I mean, did he do the mass? Is it not enough? He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. Maybe he's saving his finger for bigger targets. He wants to save his finger for the cause. Maybe even for the carry. Mid lane. Oh, they managed to catch the sniper here. That's a big one. Sniper's been playing a pretty hidden game away from action. He gets caught out. Lion now with the setup. Onto Timbersaw. Slark's heading over to try and help out. The hook will miss. The shackle won't. They lock down the Timber. I mean, Lion, he's been very reserved with his finger usage. He's saving it for something big. Great stun out onto the two of them. I'll hold back the Slark during the Shadow Knight's Pudge. He's just getting right in there. The shackle, it's going to hit into the hook. Great combo there for the two of them. And we'll lose the Pudge, but they've taken out the Slark. They've taken down the carry. Nature's Wrath comes crashing through. And ticking down low here to the Curse. I mean, I really... Yeah, Lion, by the looks of it, he was saving that finger for the Slark. He wanted to try and find the opportunity to pop the Slark. Didn't get it. Slark still dies, though. It looks like, I believe Wind Ranger probably went for a pressed an ability or something, had the Curse on them, and died. Unfortunate for them. Of course, the painful moments where you are dead and you can't use that Midas. It's got to hurt for our Slark. That's not going to feel good. Drow, with those last few moves, now overtaken the Sniper in farm. It was a lovely catch on the Sniper. Lovely catch on the Sniper, I believe, as he was farming this small camp. Radiant still with the lead, but it is a close game. And as I say, Dire, they've got the comeback mechanics. As long as they don't lose too many towers, they're still holding on to tier 2s, so they've got good amounts of the map to work with. Silencer, unfortunately, headed out for a bit of a job on the wards. Will cost him his life. Another juicy stack of flesh heap here for the Pudge. Up to 11 now. Amanta for Drow. Oh, a bit of all chat. A bit of the... No. Bit of the eyes. The sort of, I can't believe you've done this eyes, I would say I'd call those. And where's our breaker? What's he doing next? Blade my Echo. He's a tanky boy. He is a tanky boy. I've got to be honest though, so far, nobody's going for anything crazy. These are very smart Herald players, I've got to say. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Alright, let's see how smart a breaker is. How good is he on the RNG? Another bash. Go on. Oh, Silence comes in. He's trying to chase it down. He's going to get it. Is he going to die? Sniper's trying to peep him. He'll manage to do so. The finger's in. Oh, this time, unfortunately for Pudge, he can't hit the hook. He's hit some great hooks so far. That would have been a kill. Maybe he'll get the Sniper, though. Oh, a little bit of a juke around the tree line. They could still go for this. Goes for the bite, but the Lincolns, it will stop it. Still able to get the hook in. Silence out onto the Sniper. Sniper set up there by the Pudge will go down. Silence is going to come in with the wraparound. Look for the Pudge kill. Curse was out onto the two of them, so Pudge goes down. Silencer also getting the Lion kill. Deep behind the tower, Drow's able to wrap around, finish off the Timbersaw. Silas is getting smart. 22. Permanent intelligence storm. Oh, is he going to get some more here, Drow? Oh. I might get this with the Curse. I mean, if he's a bit scared. Understandably so. But hey, he's got backup. Get in there, Silencer. Get in there, my friend. Profits him with the setup of the Sprout. Smart stuff from the Drow, though. He's using the Quelling Blade to escape from these Sprouts. Sorry, we do miss some action down bottom. Looks like Wind Ranger got the catch onto the Slark. Spirit Breakers come back in. Still no detection on either of them. Silence is able to sneak away once more with the Glimmer Cape. Drow wants to go for this. I mean, if Drow can catch the first hit onto the Silence, it's probably dead. I'll be able to do so and backups in. Sniper's back in the game. Same to be said for the Timber. Shrapnel's to set this up. He's got to be careful with Pudge around. Pudge will be looking for the... They might go in on this. Okay, he holds back. It's getting close to tier 2. Sniper does get the hook in. Onto the... I'm sorry, the Pudge gets the hook in onto the Sniper. Sniper, he goes down. Pudge is caught in the Sprout. The Shackle Shot does catch onto the Timbersaw. They've lost their Pudge. But with a Focus Fire backup, they'll be able to shoot down the Timbersaw. Silencer as well, also looking to be in trouble. These Glimmer Cape's doing a lot for him, though. This time round, they're prepared. Dust is out and ready from our Spirit Breaker. As Radiant will remain on top once more off the back of these skirmishes. Time to push in. And they go for more. It's very difficult to show yourself anywhere near the creep wave, especially when your teammates are down. This team will close in upon you straight away. We're seeing it. You know, Radiant's ready to fight. Slark's being smart. He said, boys, I need to get my BKB. Keep me out of the danger. Keep me out of harm's way. I mean, even with the BKB, there's a lot of things he has to be wary of coming out from this team. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy whatsoever. Fingers back up. Drow, yet to see the team go for it. Radiant do it very nicely, of course. You know, Roche for Drow.
I'll take that.
And the Wind Ranger, and if they want to head for that. And Dire's best moves, just try and, you know, slow down the feeding whilst they get their BKB Slark online. Oh yeah, I'd love to see it. Lion going for the Aghanims next. Oh, it's going to be some fantastic AoE burst. BKB for Drow. Again, oh, what are we getting after Lincolns? Alright, some good damage. Some good damage. Going for Daedalus next. What? What do we have here? Lion. Oh, he's away with the blink. Prophet. He's got the Sabbath to turn around, the stun and the charge out, and the two of them Slark's up in the air. Still won't be able to get him with the pounce over towards the Lion. They've taken down one. Slark's ready to start munching away at another. He's in with the Shadow Dance onto the Pudge. Dire, they'll get the 2 kills. It looks like they might get the Spirit Breaker as well. The Global's out. He's trying to run, but Slark's in. Another kill for Dire. Fantastic fight there for the Dire side. I think really sort of the first big team fight win they've had so far this game. Okay, they lose a silence at the end of it all, gets caught out by the Wind Ranger, but getting 3 heroes, big stuff for the Slark, finally adding up to his permanent agi that he's built up this game. And then pushing him very close to having that BKB done. Oh, Timbersaw. Whoa, nice dodge of the silence. Can he kill the Drow? He's trying. He's trying his best. I mean, ooh, 2-man Sprout. Nothing more, nothing more. I shopped him for the Falcon Blade into Orchid build, so getting some right damage out for himself. Nature's Prophet. Daedalus still on the way. How are things going for our Wind Ranger? Yeah, her BKB's done. Very high on the levels, actually. Let's check the level situation across the board. 19, on average, it's close. It's close. Only a 5k lead for Radiant. 30 to 22. You know, this is a close game. Radiant may have held the lead for as long as they have so far. Oh! Should be a bit of a freebie for the Pudge. Oh, yes, baby. More to the stacks. Ooh. Slark? Does he want to? Oh, you bet he does. You bet he does. He's going for this one. Hex it. Oh, can they turn this? If they get a good shackle. Stun. Into the shackle. They've done it. The turnaround's there. Going for the next one. They'll take out the silencer too. Maybe in having a chance at this Timbersaw. He's trying to get away. He goes for the TP, but the shackle's back up. Oh, Radiant. They're back to taking the fights. Triple kill for the carry. Oh, someone got shot in the face. Unfortunate for the Lion. Wind Ranger actually nearly finding another there on the way out. Oh, big stuff for the Drow. It's the Drow's turn to turn up as carry and get that goal for the BKB. So still smart stuff for the Spirit Breaker. Shadowblade next. But as I said, we're getting it. It's all about the stacks this game. The infinite scaling from both teams. It is perfect. We have the Pudge with his flesh heap, a Lion with his finger stacks, Silencer with the ever-growing brain, and Slark with the ever-increasing agility. We'll see who's able to get the bigger numbers up by the end of the game. So far, it's been a fantastic game for them as well. 28 minutes, 34 to 24. A lot of kills have been had. These numbers, they're going to rise. They're going to rise perfectly. How's the damage looking for Sniper? Crystal is done. Well, on the way to Daedalus. Elven Tunic, that's a nice one. But, well, I think probably want to keep on the... you want the Grove Bow or the Elven? Yeah, I keep the Grove Bow. Always lovely to have that extra range. It is always lovely. That's the BKB nuns for Slark. I think this is sort of the interesting part when it comes to sort of item builds. Because, you know, for a lot of these heroes, the first 2 items or so, they're pretty much set in stone. So, Yeah, Heralds will still identify that they're pretty crucial to make their heroes work. Now comes the creativity. What route should we go after this? Basher for the Slark. Still nothing too crazy from him. See if he's able to play his way out of this. He needs help. Not able to open up with a Dart Pact. I've got the chain stun. Global comes in. But the stuns are too much for the Slark. He goes down. Silencer steps right up into the front of the fight. Not a place that he wants to be. See what more Dire can get. If they can get their eyes on someone, the charge will be there. Lions in with the setup. Blink in. There's Prophet's dead for sure. And another stack to be added to the Lions' finger counter. No creeps at the moment here. Hook. Not going to quite catch this one. Oh, they're charging. They're going to keep going for this one. Silence in as well. Timber's got nowhere to go. Big moves from the Radiant. Pudge close to having his axe. He's going to be able to make sure that anybody that steps close to him will... it's so much damage. So much damage. What is it? Increase the damage by 100. So if you consider you're leveling it up 30, 60, 90, 120, it's essentially double the damage. Not quite, but you know what I mean. It's very close to having sort of that double damage rot. I love the damage items. Wind Ranger also getting a Daedalus out. How's the Shadow Blade looking? It's done. Spirit Breaker's going to have an even easier time. So, yeah, swerving through the team fights and getting straight to his target without any interruptions. Oh, use that mod. Oh, he's had to put the BKB. If he gets it for a multi-shot. Ooh, that was close. I thought that was going to get him, actually. One of the arrows off to the side, but he's fine. Drow's punching hard. That's another kill. Drow's got backup coming in. Hook out onto the Timber. They'll pick up another here as well. Oh, don't get near this Drow. You don't want to get anywhere near this Drow. She hurts. 11, 1, and 7. Been playing an excellent job on the carry this game. Slark still... He's come back to lane to push out. But Lion, once again... set up from the shadows, leaving no chance for a reaction. I mean, Lion's blink moves have really been quite something this game. Sniper, he's fully focused on the base defense. I mean, Lion he's finding it hilarious. he's having a right laugh at this Slark. Poor old Slark. Poor old Slark. He's going for the Lincolns next. He's had enough of being blink hexed. No, yeah, I totally understand him. I understand him. There we have it. Off to the high ground we go. Who's going to have the MKB next? Yeah. Silencer could be the factor that holds this game for Dire. You really could. They do have ways to charge in and into the base. I mean, talk about into the base. Spirit Breaker? No, he's going to hold back. Now, Radiant do have good mechanisms to peel you out of being able to hold the high ground, whether it be charging past the tower on top of you or Pudge just getting a hook. Lion, of course, with the blink, also able to just jump into the base. So, it's not an easy one for Silencer to sit back and hold. So, we'll see how well he can do. Our Drow's just so incredibly stacked right now. Nearly 25... Butterfly almost complete. We're getting a good share of mangoes as well. Make sure they stick around for the push. Spirit Breaker's going to be able to finish off the tier 2 top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh. Oh. Drow. I'm going to get the hook off onto the Prophet. Pudge is going to get beaten down by Elizabeth. Drow's trying to finish off Slark. They do lose the Pudge. I mean, what can they get here? Assassinate off onto the illusions. Drow's trying to get round for the kills. It's able to take down one of them. Slark is on top of her. We'll push him back with the multi-shot and the silence. Charge over the Spirit Breaker, controlling the sniper. They bring him down. Slark trying to finish off the Drow. He's managed to do it. That's a big kill for the Slark to get. They may have... Yeah, everybody else in the Dire is dead. But that's a fact. A great bit of XP and gold for the Slark to pick up on his own. If he lives through this as well, which I think he will, I don't think these two can find him. Slark? I mean, is Slark going to go for them? What's he going to do? Oh! Light! Does he even have the vision here? I don't think he does. But Lion seemed to know. He was straight in, immediate blink hex. It was a great, and it looked, the initiation itself was great. Doesn't work out. And Slark's been able to turn, take out the Lion. He's going to get the Spirit Breaker as well. Oh, no. Okay, charge out. Have we got TP up? No, still on cooldown. He's just come in. The Spirit Breaker's able to break away. Oh, so I thought that was a great jump from the Lion, but impressive in terms of what he could see. But it wasn't great for his health. It was, I guess, yeah, he had vision on the high ground. True. Yeah, he saw him along the line. Absolutely. Yeah. Slark was not ready for that. I know he was ready for that. Lion wasn't ready for that. Next time around, Slark's. Oh. I mean, Pudge can't kill this. Oh, it was close. It was closer than I thought it would be. Closer than what I thought it would be. That's Slark, my man. I mean, he's gonna have to go for Lincolns. This is gonna really make it hard for them to catch him. Pretty much all of the time that they've caught this Slark has been off the back of a Blink Hex. So just having the Lincolns to stop that Hex means it's ever so more likely Slark's going to be able to get the Dart Pact off. Let's see, Lion. The Axe has been slowed down heavily. I feel like he had a good start on it, but it's taking a bit of time now. 1400 away from it. What's going on top? Ooh, Sentry. Spirit Breaker's out. Timbersaw going for the full tank here. Look at this. Look at this, man. Kaya Sanj. And then the Blade Mail as well on top of the hood. Making sure that he can gear up for a punch. Alright, will be a huge punch coming in for sure. Drow hurts. What? Don't get near this Drow. Don't get near this Drow. And Timber. Even Timber, even with these items, he's got to be careful around the Drow. If Spirit Breaker's able to hold the Timber Saw back from the Drow, Drow's going to be able to do the damage. Invis Rune. This setup with the Invis Rune might set up for the kill. Manta, BKB, Drow trying to take out the Silencer. We'll get one of them. Gus push back onto the Timber. He's holding their ground. I mean, the Drow is that farm. She can just stand there, shoot back. It takes out the two of them. He's trying to go for an assassinate hit. He's getting bashed. Can he finish off the Drow? Profit from the high ground? He's not going to be able to do it. Drow's going to live on 20 HP. 4 heroes dead there in their attempt to take out the Drow. Now it's to level 27. Drow is a problem. Drow is a huge problem. I don't know how they're going to be able to kill this Drow. Or Slark. I mean, can Slark carry against this Drow? He's picking up his game perfectly. You know, it's not the flashiest of KDAs. 9, 10, and 5. Slark has not had an easy game. But he's getting there. He's getting to the point. Getting to critical mass, for sure. That if he doesn't get dealt with at the start of the fight, I mean, even in these situations, Spirit Breaker. Okay, they're coming in with a buyback. Let's see what they can do. Oh, Lincoln's immediate reaction there. The Shadow Dance is out, and he's going to look for the Lion as well. Lion pulled back for this. Slark might be able to carry the Dire. There's a good chance he might be able to do this. If he keeps up these sort of moves, Slark may have it to tackle the Drow. Level 28. Huge amounts of money to spend. I mean, it really is. Do you believe in the Slark? Do you believe in the Drow? Oh, it's a close one. It's a spicy one. He's going for the Silver Edge. I like him. I like it a lot. I like it more than the Basher. He doesn't need the bash. He doesn't need the bash, honestly. When these heroes they're not really being able to peel themselves away from him. Having the Silver Edge for that extra chance to initiate, an extra chance to sneak away when things start to look rough. It's going to be fantastic for him. So yeah, if the money that he had just buys a straight up complete Silver Edge. Still that 9k lead. I mean, a lot of the difference being really... I guess the fact that the Pudge is very farmed as a support and Timbersaw as the core has fallen off a little bit. That's the Shroud. Oh, yeah. Oh, I tell you, as a Slark, you love it when you find this. It's beautiful. He got the Penta-Edge sword. Oh, it's one of my favourite ones to find as a Slark. Honestly, I think I take that above everything else. I'll take that above everything else when you're playing Slark. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Attack range as well. They cannot get away. You know, sometimes when they think they've got the distance, they take that final step there. Yeah, hit comes in. Absolutely. You know, this Slark, he's not an early game player. He's about the late game. Oh, here he goes. This is a bit Monkeresque for the Radiant. I think whoever he finds is probably going to die. Here we have it. Going for the Pudge. That's a very, very dead Pudge. A very, very dead Pudge. Everybody else better run. You got to run. This Slark finds you. The globals come out. BKB's had to come out pretty early from the win range in response. Here's Drow turning up. Drow's trying to help. Slark straight to the back lines. Takes out the Lion. Drow, he's going for the... We've got to keep our eyes on the Slark. Where's the Slark going to head now? Drow's trying to take them all on here. It's managed to take out the Silencer. Backup's in for the Spirit Breakers. Taking out 2. But Drow's so low. Timber's able to cut them down. Slark's back over. I found a great fight once more for the Dire. Slark, he has Shadow Dance. So he's going to be fine. Windrange's got to use the Wind Run to get away from this. There's been a buyback from the Spirit Breaker. A buyback as well from the Pudge. They need to help their Wind Ranger now. Pounces off the mark. Slark's going to be able to get the kill, though. The buyback's not able to do anything to save anybody against Slark. Don't go up here. Don't go up here. Oh, no. He's just playing it safe when Shadow Dance isn't ready. He's going to go. He's going to go. He's going back in. They got the Dismember into the ult. I don't know if they've got much more. Pudge, he's dead. He's low. Can Spirit Breaker do this? He can't. He's back at Slark. Slark's going to go back. The Linker's boxed the charge. He's going to get the kill again. Level 30. 20 permanent Agi. Abyss, it's pretty much done. I mean, yeah, 25. He could have Abyssal Blade complete. 40 minutes in. I mean, honestly, with the way the last few fights have gone, it's still sort of testament to how much the Drow is finding in the mid game. The Drow is as close as they are to the Slark. Level 30 Slark now. Silver Edge. Abyssal Blade. He's got it all. He really has got it all. Look at these levels. Is anyone really close to the Slark right now? It's just the Drow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. High ground defense is good for the Radiant. They have the hooks. They have the reach of the Drow, the damage from a distance. I mean, this is the sort of setup you want from these games, where both teams have absolutely a solid chance at holding the base from the high ground. They're pushing in. They're definitely feeling strong around their Slark now. They've realized how powerful their carry is here. Time to push in. Silencer has the Eon Disc. Slark, he's ready to go. He's ready to wrap round for the backlines. Oh no, poor old Lion. Poor old Lion. He's not going to stand a chance. The bashes are in. Slark gets the kill. He dies to get his Shadow Dance off. A rare mistake from the Slark. A huge kill. Huge kill here for the Drow Ranger. And now Drow's ready to chase on for more. With the Slark gone, a hook onto the Sniper, bringing him underneath the tower and away from being able to hit into the Drow. This is going to be Radiant's chance to fight back hard. Prophet taken out. Sniper trying to go for the Pudge. The bite. But the Lincoln Sphere blocks the bite. Drow's still doing work on the back line. Silence goes down. Sniper's able to shoot off to the side, take the Wind Ranger. It's Drow versus Sniper, ladies and gentlemen, but this Sniper does not stand a chance. Drow cleaning up, triple kill. Slark, for all the great plays he's had so far in the late game, making a blunder there. Didn't manage to get his Shadow Dance popped in that wraparound from behind. Slark has got to sit there on the sidelines alongside with the majority of his team. Drow's time to shine there. Bumping her up very close to her level 30. The back and forth continues. Neither team safe right now. There really isn't. Tower down. Yeah, status is on the tier 2s. We've got the one, tier 2 and a tier 1, in fact, still ready for the taking on the top lane. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, all of the outer towers are gone. It's just the tier 3s they have standing at this moment. Oh boy. Yeah, I think just sort of an underestimation of how hard this Drow hits when the marksmanship comes into play. It really can absolutely catch you off guard in the late game. The amount of damage those hits do as they pierce straight through you. You can't afford to be too slow with the Shadow Dance. He's got to be a bit more careful with it. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. Normally happens in these sort of games when it gets to this stage where there's sort of these huge amounts of damage into play. It happens to you once. Next time, he's probably popping that Shadow Dance as soon as he goes down to half HP. Roshan First Roshin, in fact, this game, 43 minutes in. That's the crazy thing. Neither team was sort of the action, the chaos that's been ensuing across the map without the chance to head over. Now Radiant will. They'll have Aegis on their drow. Whoop. Spirit Breaker want to go for this? I think he might. Pops the Eon Disc. 2 minutes now. Cooldown for that. Pings onto the Slark. Lion has the Aghanims done. So we're ready for some huge fingers. And I hope he gets them. For all the kills that there have been, not great on the amount of stacks that he's been able to pick up. Only the 4 stacks so far. Nice try there. Seeing if the Slark had settled for farming the camp. Wasn't to be the case. Slark going for the Moon Shard. MKB. And we'll give up the fact that they have vision on him there. Whoa! No dust on the frontliners though. Silencer. He has been found under the sentry. Popping their dust just in case there was still a Slark around, but it isn't to be. They haven't got any waves to work with here, Radiant. They do seem to still be set on maybe going for kills. Charge onto the Prophet. I mean, oof. Oh, Prophet. He has got the Trickster Cloak. And he does. There is dust on this man, though. He might not even get the chance to get the Trickster Cloak off. Oh, he's going to go for the Sprout. And he's got that. He's got backup. He is going to bail out of this. Doesn't want to spend any more time out here as low as he is. Can Slark take this kill? Can he use his Midas? Well, use that Midas, sir. Honestly, at this stage, use that Midas, sell that Midas. He can absolutely sell that. He's hit level 13. He's got all the money in the world. Really. That Midas should be going soon and something else should be picked up. Mid lane, we're having the push coming in from the Radiant. Dire's got to get back for the hold. Sniper's ready to start off the defense. Windranger's attempted to finish this off. Sniper's had to back off as he's scared of the multi-shot catching onto him. Slark pouncing in aggressively. Lion coming in with the counterplay, but the Dark Pact was already there to take off the 2 stuns. They're in with the Shadow Dance and the Abyssal Blade over towards the Drow. They've taken out the Aegis. Drow. BKB yet to be put back into the inventory. Still going to stand his ground. Get that BKB in, sir. He needs that BKB passed over. He's not going to be able to do it yet. Slark straining onto the Windranger, but the Windranger has the Windrun back up. Global Silence puts an end to the Dismember. Drow in trouble. Pots the Manta, gets out to the side. Spirit Breaker charges into the front line. Slark still good to go. He's racking up that temporary Essence Shift. Taken down a second. Timbersaw closing in onto the Drow. Drow still in the panic. How's it go? Put that BKB back in. Put that BKB back in. He's not able to do so. He's relying on the Satanic Heal. Hook to the side, but the curse is in. What's that? He pops. 3 dead. Dire. They are defending, and they're not done yet. Slark. Oh, he's going to find the Pudge too. 4 dead on Radiant. Dire in prime position to run straight down this lane. Straight down this lane. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, his BKB's back in the inventory now, but it was a tough fight for him. Here we go, Slark. He knows his power here. You do the maths, 144 plus 23. It's over 9,000 agility. He hits hard. Windranger trying to hold. Shadow Dance and BKB's back up. Can't commit for the Slark. This mid-rax, it's going to be gone. I said no buybacks for the Radiant. All they can do is sit back and watch their base fall apart. That's the mid lane gone. Bottom lane as well. Windranger trying to do her best to stop them, but there really is very little they can. Okay, buybacks are up for the 2 of them, but oh, he's going for it. I mean, this way. Oh, doing their best. Doing their best there to throw themselves in to try and save the game. Or at least save the racks, but won't be able to do so. 2 sets of racks now taken by the Dire. We'll see if they back off. I mean, Windranger's out for a long, long time. Looks like Slark and the Prophet have ideas elsewhere. They could take the outpost. They want to go back to the Grease. Timbersaw and Silencer are trying to end the game. Then they probably need the other 2 back if they want to keep pushing for this. I mean, Drow is back up. These 2, what are you doing, boys? Your team is still trying to end the game. Okay, maybe they don't even need them. Sniper's been able to take down the Pudge. Silence comes in. Pudge does have buyback. Slark, he's hitting a small camp. And Timbersaw. BKB's. It's out and ready for the Drow. Timbersaw. Oh, the finger. It's enough. Timbersaw's going to die for sure. He's gone. They have to now back off. I mean, they lost 2 heroes here. Slark, he didn't give a damn. He was just. Yeah. All right. The game still goes. I mean, I don't blame him. Slark's having such a beautiful time. He probably doesn't want this game to end. He doesn't want this game to end. Evidently. Evidently. Right, they did have to use a buyback, though. They did have to use a buyback on the Pudge. That's something, I guess. But even so, Radiant, they lived to see another day here in this game. 49 minutes in. Really getting to the later stages now. Really, he really is. BKB done for the Spirit Breaker. And he can try and get in and commit. I mean, they're 2 members down. Slark and Sniper, do they want to fight whilst they're not got the full team? Without sort of the silence from the Timbersaw, these heroes are pretty crucial for supporting these two in the action. Timbersaw for getting in on the faces of the Radiant side, and Silencer for being able to sit back and pop the global. Actually, buyback from Silencer. He was going to be back up in 10 seconds. He was that scared that he commits his buyback to pop the global, but I don't really think the global stopped much at all there. The mid-racks are gone. They're going to make the jump. Oh, they've got the Hex. He's been able to find the center. Oh, they've got the Slark. Oh, no. Slark does not have buyback. Silencer, dieback. Oh, no. Oh, it's all falling apart for the Dire. I mean, Timber and Sniper, can they do it? Sniper's taken down the Pudge. He's got to shoot harder than he's shot before. Peeping into the Spirit Breaker. He has found a second one. But Timbersaw is dying on the front. It's only the Sniper left. The Sniper desperately going back towards the fountain, but he cannot tear himself away from the hits of the Drow. He has a buyback, but he's the only man left to hold here. Can he do it? They jump. Linkers will save him from the Hex, but the stun is in. Finger as well. Dieback on the Sniper. Triple kill for Drow. And we have Slark flaming his teammates. Don't get back out of 2 racks. I mean, I guess there is a debate to be had there. Both options would have worked if they were on the same page. If everybody got back, they would have probably been okay. If everybody had pushed, they probably would have won the game. One of those situations there where players just have a very different opinion on the outcome of the game. Maybe a lack of communication. A lack of communication. Yeah, indeed. They had to do the same thing. They didn't. They did the opposite. They went their separate ways. At a time where they had to pull together as a team, they split apart. And unfortunately for them, that means the loss is theirs. The win is the Radiance. Excellent game. Excellent game from both parties. I mean, I guess a balance in all things. They had a Guardian. That's what the Slark will be telling himself. It's like they had a Guardian carry. It was a hard game. I think that's Guardian, right? Is that Guardian? It is Guardian. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another Herald game here for the books. I hope you enjoyed the cast. And of course, don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe. Hit that bell. Don't hit it. Click it with your mouse. Yeah, I don't want you to damage your screens out there. But thank you for watching another Herald cast. Have a beautiful day. We'll catch you next time with some more Herald casts here. I've been ODPixel. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.